Salutations, my Fallout lovers. It is Matty here today, bringing you a Fallout 4 rumor. Now, before anything, be sure to check out the link in the description to my previous video. That is an episode of That Is What Fallout 4 Needs. You guys love that series, so be sure to check it out if you missed it. Anyways, Fallout 4 rumor. You hear that, haters? Rumor. Not official news. Rumor. Discussion. Healthy discussion. It's good for you. Anyways, I apologize if I seem a little sour today. It's been a long day of recording fails. I've been up since 10:30 trying to record the Forest. It didn't work for a solid hour and a half, and then it finally started working. Got a great session in. That game is awesome, especially for an alpha. Only for my 30-minute Fear Fest to only have a minute of it be recorded. And then after that, had a Fallout 4 news update about the E3 schedule and how Bethesda was going to talk about an unannounced game at 2:30. But then Bethesda tweets out that that game is Battlecry. So, as you can tell, I'm having a rough day for recording. But I was saving this rumor for tomorrow, but I guess I'll start it today. So, basically, there's a chance that Fallout 4 could be a timed exclusive for the Xbox One. Allow me to discuss. So, basically, Duke, get the fuck... Duke, lay down. Sorry, my dog was being annoying. Anyways, basically, according to a NeoGAF forum, and there will be a link to this article in the description, basically Bethesda and Microsoft have been in discussion lately, and I want to discuss why this is possible. Note how I'm saying discuss. I don't want any of these Sony fans or these Microsoft fans who dislike videos about the opposite console just because they're mad and upset and have this allegiance to some system. I don't like that at all. Please don't dislike my video because you don't like what I'm saying or whatever. You know, it's just discussion. Let's be realistic. So, why is this possible? Well, let's date back to 2006 when Oblivion came out. That was an exclusive for, I believe, a good part of a year on the 360, sold a ton of copies, sold a ton of systems, and it eventually afterwards made its way to PlayStation 3. Now you fast forward to Skyrim. Skyrim, its DLC was exclusive to the 360 for a time until it finally made its way to the PS3. But, unfortunately, the PS3 had that delay because of something wrong with the programming, and they couldn't get it on the store, and basically it was delayed even further. So the 360 had Skyrim DLC, as well as, I believe, the PC, but the 360 had it first. Once again, Microsoft having dibs on Bethesda's stuff. So, how is it possible that Fallout 4 could be a timed, hear that right, timed exclusive? I'm not saying it's going to be a permanent Fallout 4 exclusive to the Xbox 360 for the entire lifespan of the game. Timed. Why? Well, if you look at the sales between the PS4 and the Xbox One, you will know that in the terms of the company itself, both systems are selling incredibly. And especially the Xbox One compared to the 360 when it first launched, they're both selling great. But Xbox One and PS4 have this huge gap between them, and the Xbox One needs to do a little catching up. And while you have games like Sunset Overdrive that look really fun, it really does push away the Sony fans because they just think Insomniac's a bunch of sellouts, even though they just wanted to write to their series. But they think they're a bunch of sellouts, and they end up just, you know, going to the PS4. Also, the issue with this is also that now that the Xbox One has removed the Kinect, it is just another PS4. With that being said, the PS4 runs games better, usually at a higher frames per second, maybe a better resolution because for some fucking reason that matters. But and I'm cursing and getting mad at that because it's ridiculous. I mean, they're like the smallest pixels, for God's sakes, people. Anyways, these little details are going to get to Microsoft, and more people are going to pick the PS4 over the Xbox One, especially people who ask me, you know, which system should you get, especially now the Kinect has been foregone and it's another PS4. I just say get the PS4 because it runs games better. So, Xbox One needs to rely on its games, and why not get probably the most anticipated game as a timed exclusive? I can guarantee there'd be a ton of people who would pick the system up just to play it. I would, and I'm not saying this because, oh, Matty has both systems, so instantly he doesn't care. I do care. I think of you guys a lot, and it would suck for a lot of you if it were an exclusive. But don't tell me that you wouldn't do whatever you could if you're a huge Fallout fan to save up for an Xbox One to play this game as soon as you could. I sure as hell would. I wouldn't, if I didn't own the Xbox One, I would save up for it in a second if I found out Fallout 4 was an exclusive for even half a year. And with Microsoft and Bethesda's extended relationship, with Microsoft needing some serious sales to really get back into this competition, and with Microsoft needing a good, really exclusive third-party game for at least a set amount of time, similar to something like Plants vs. Zombies, I could see somehow, I could really see Fallout 4 being one of those 15 games. and that would definitely be a big wow at E3. Now, we do know in an interview with Todd Howard, he did say that Xbox One, PS4, and PC, just because it would be timed exclusive, does not mean that they're not developing it for the PS4, because it is timed. It will make its way to the PlayStation 4, just obviously in due time. It doesn't mean they're not developing for it. So when he says in that interview, yeah, you know, it's awesome what we can do with the Xbox One, PS4, PC, that's what I'm saying. So it would be interesting. He also said he wants to focus on PC gaming, he being Phil Spencer, and obviously getting Fallout 4 for Windows for games could help quite a bit, even though that service isn't that great. But you get what I'm trying to say here. It would be a good, you know, thrust for their business. It would really send them up a little bit, sell a lot more systems, get people a lot more excited, because if you look at Oblivion, that sold tons of systems, and getting a game as big as Fallout 4 on the Xbox One would definitely sell a ton of systems. But that is just healthy discussion. I'm not saying it'll happen. It is a rumor. But I'd love to know your thoughts in the comments down below. Be sure to let me know what you think Fallout 4 will be. Which system? Will it be an exclusive? Don't just say, no, that'd be stupid. Bethesda wouldn't do that. Let's look at this realistically. Let's have a healthy discussion and take a look at what it may end up being. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. Hope you're not mad at me for some reason. Anyways, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Keep my discount codes in mind. Other than that, my Fallout lovers, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.